We've had a lot of hot summer days, and the hills on the farmland around us have turned from green to brown. Just at the start of the new year, the timber arrived to finish off the rest of the inside of the boat, and because of the hot dry weather, I clamped it and weighted it down to the bench to stop it curling and warping in the hot dry weather. I know from doing previous builds and restorations that this time when the boat seems to be almost finished is when things seem to take a lot longer than you think, and this part of the build is mostly sort of furniture making, a lot of cutting and fitting and measuring. I used an oil finish for all of the internal woodwork. There have been quite a lot of small components to be made and finished, and the small foredeck put together and glued and screwed into place. And there sure were a lot of screws that went into this part of the build, and lots of small fittings to go in. This is the garboard drain plug, just being screwed and fixed in with Sikaflex. Having got this far building the boat and making sure that the hull was all watertight, it always gives you a funny feeling to drill a hole through the hull. This one here is to take the skin fitting for the bilge pump discharge. I had already drilled it through from the inside just to make sure it didn't split out on the inside as the drill bit went through. And then all of a sudden, one fine day, everything was ready to start putting everything together. then, with the inside of the boat all put together and pretty much finished, as if by magic, the next load of timber arrived, which is for the mast and the spars and the oars. Way back when I started the build, the first batch of timber I got was all rough sawn, and so I had to cut it to size and finish it by hand. But it's a real luxury having dressed timber which is already cut to the right dimensions.